Hi Virgo, welcome to your January reading. I'm so excited to get into it because I definitely feel like this is a culmination. It's a time of the season for loving. Just started playing in my head as I was saying this, but to me it's this win season. I'm starting the year off strong. I'm letting go and I'm shedding people's projections of me and what I'm living life to make other people happy, now living life to make myself happy and really coming into my own power. I definitely feel like there's a shift of power and realizing that when you once felt powerless, you truly are powerful. I'm very, very, very excited because it feels like there's something that you felt ghosted by. I mean, I don't want to get into a person specifically. I mean, I will if I have to, or like if it comes up, but more so it feels just like something that I was led astray about. I felt like I got my hopes up for nothing. To me, I feel like you're shown that you didn't get your hopes up for nothing. There was a different time. Like it was going to come in a different time when you were ready for something because your desires within reach came out, as well as let go and walk away. So I definitely feel like you had to walk away from something, but the totality of walking away from something, not just yeah, I'm done, it's over, it's this, I've physically walked away from it. You have to emotionally, spiritually, mentally walk away from something as well, or at least choose that it's time to walk away and become okay with knowing that something is actually said and done and over. I feel like you're able, especially because healing, I wish you healing, I hope you find love. Healing is communication under that too. If you felt like you needed someone to communicate something, or you're waiting for someone to communicate something, or because I feel like I'm like throwing out, I'm waiting for a life raft to fly out to save me, but then I realize that I can actually stand up on my own 2 feet, if that makes sense. Like I'm in the water and I feel like I'm drowning and I'm waiting for this buoy to come get me. The buoy never comes and I realize I can stand on my own 2 feet. I'm supported in other ways. I definitely feel too, spiritual career is kicking off. You're going to be very busy this month. I really do feel like this is going to be a time of multitasking, busy times, that you've been asking for this. It's almost like if you'd been so bored before, you didn't have much to do, and you're like, I just want something to do to get my mind off this or to move. Things are moving because you shifted first. I feel like one of the biggest things is to not overwhelm yourself with work or overload yourself with work, especially when it comes to avoid love or to avoid thinking about love. To avoid something, to escape something, and more coming into you can do something on your own and then more comes that you wanted to replace or use to numb or distract from dealing with this or the other. Does that make sense? I do feel like diet is changing as well. I mean, we're Virgo, of course. I'm a Virgo too. So I do feel like there's just something shifting about what you consume, how you show up. I feel like I'm in the totality of healing. I'm not just... As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Let go. Have faith as everything is working out in your favor. I'm literally seeing too, because you also showed up as a magician, and then the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles was poking out under at the bottom of the deck. So to me, it's like letting something come in and knowing that you're going to be given to. Letting go of control is going to be one of the biggest lessons I feel like you have to really integrate, because I feel like you've been, what's the word? It's like you've been doing the inner work on your own, right? And then the true work reveals itself in either a partnership, business partnership, work, career, especially with the busy times and multitasking. You're gonna have to release control and trust that something will unfold in the right way, because I was literally seeing when my mom and I were doing candle magic the other night. The candle burned all the way out and it was on a piece of paper, and she's like, you have to let go of fearing that the paper will burn. It'll burn out. You'll be okay. It'll be fine. And I was like, you're right. So I just sat there and watched it. And instead of spending the whole time tripping, like, oh my God, is it gonna burn? Is it gonna burn? Not me covering my heart. I was looking at it like, wow, that's actually very beautiful. The flame was violet, then it was pink, then it was indigo, and it didn't go out. Like all of these beautiful things. And then, well, it did, but you know what I mean? Like it was cool to just watch it sustain itself. It's beautiful to see what happens when you release control and observe, rather than take matters into your own hands, because you might burn out your flame before it's ready out of fear. So I definitely feel like there's something literally symbolic about letting your flame burn all the way, because you're protected, you're taken care of. I also feel too, for some of you, if you're on social media, you have a career in leading, or you have a group of people who watch you, someone sees you, they like what you do, it feels like they foster you into their community, or someone spreads your word or spreads your name, and then you amass more energy or amass more things. So if you're afraid of losing out on something, to me, I feel like you're shown in the very last second that you actually gain a whole thing. You know what I mean? Like you're good. It's interesting because the main energy for you is alienness, 27. So I feel like alone time was under that too. Spiritual sovereignty. I do feel like you had to go through, and listen, I was gonna say you had to go through bouts of intensity, not what I was gonna say, isolation. Intensity could have felt intense. At the same time, you're a Virgo, you know, hermiting is necessary. It's gonna be important for you to balance work life, especially with the busy times and multitasking. It's an answer to your prayers, so do not get burnt out because you can handle it. That's one of the biggest things too. Give yourself time to breathe and actually enjoy when you're breathing so it doesn't feel like you're working with no end in sight. To make it feel like something that you wanted a long time ago is coming in because you're ready, and it's going to alter the course of the direction that you go, and it's going to really kick up speed. So I hope you enjoyed the time of quiet, because it's not going to be quiet for much longer. Moderation, personal growth, individuality. Literally, I just feel like you come into shifting what you consume, how you speak about yourself, but more so physical. Like physical energy is changing a lot. Diet, integrating something new in your routine that benefits you and gives you life force. I definitely feel like, for example, if you're drinking coffee and you're cutting back on coffee, or lattes or sugar, like to me, I feel like I'm cutting back on things that were actually giving me momentary highs or like energy for the second, but then I crashed. So I feel like you're releasing things that make you crash. Okay. And then busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Also, beyond that last part, I feel like before you wanted to be busy to avoid things, but you've been forced to deal with them. Old things might have come up, and I feel like, especially pain points, or it feels like, no, things are moving so good. Why did this happen? It happened to break you free. It's almost like it's a known thing in people's success story that things get crazy before the big boom happens. So I feel like the big boom is happening for you. Page of Cups. Even then, it's like watching something. It's like right there. There's also this relationship that I feel like you have with something to where it's like, I could hurt you, but I'm not going to. And you could hurt me, but you're not going to. Kind of vibe. Okay. What's going on for Virgo January? Two of Pentacles. You might be working, because it landed on Aries, so you could be working with an Aries, the moon. What are you in your head about? Okay. I think it's time to let it die. I feel like that song came through for another another group too. Judgment. Do not go back on what you asked for. If you want to be the leader, if you want to be the star, if you want to have a community, you got to tend to your community. You better show up for it. You know what I mean? Certain things are going to work themselves. Okay. What is this? What do you not see? A decision that you have. You got to get out of your head. 7 of Cups reverse. 10 of Cups. Ace of Wands. It's okay to do things aside or apart from the norm of what your family expected of you too. Clarify, because the 7 of Cups reverse and the Ace of Wands, to me, I feel. Also, do not make rash or hasty decisions out of spite. I feel like there's going to be this moment where you have to bite your tongue, or again, let something play out. Let the truth of someone or something be revealed on its own. Your family's got it. There also may be something where you want to intervene with your family, but they've got it. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. I feel more so that's me collaborating, or like you're collaborating with someone. Aries, because it landed on Aries too. First house, more Aries energy. 9th house, connecting in a spiritual mission or a spiritual way, helping people illuminate the truth. Let go of any fears that you have in business as well, business endeavors. Because it's interesting for me. My mom and I were watching this thing of walking through Athens, Greece in like AD or whatever, a long time ago. But it was like a simulation AI thing, right? But it was weird because as they were walking up these steps, I started to have anxiety, and I was like, oh my God, I can't have money. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to mismanage it. I don't know where it's coming from. And I like had all this anxiety, and I was like, I can't do it. And all of a sudden they turn the corner and they're this big, beautiful building, and it says Judicial Court under it. And I was like, oh my God, not me evoking past life trauma. So then I went in, my mom did a session for me right there to give myself permission to rebuke it, remove it, and then everything changed. So to me, do not let the illusions of money keep you from doing what you know you're meant to be doing, especially if it's a healing. Death, King of Swords. Empress. Your mom also could be intervening when it comes to someone trying to communicate with you and cutting the communication, or not telling you that someone's trying to communicate with you for your own good. 8 of Cups. The mother is helping you walk away. Clarify death with the King of Swords. 8 of Cups. The Empress again. Yeah, they're like, we said it, girl. We said it, boo. The final test. Justice. What was I just saying? The judicial court. You could be favored. Something works out in your favor. Your desires within reach. Something is being brought into balance finally. You could have Libra energy as well. Dealing with Libra, but more so because I'm seeing like Libra, Mercury, Libra, Venus energy. Summer. Oh, something that happened this summer. Could be revisiting right now. Or being revisited in January. It's going to be a no. To me, it feels like every time this energy or this situation reappears, even if it changes shape, even if it changes face, the same type of feeling, a distraction, something that you know is a no, but you kind of lean into it anyway, takes you away from what you're doing. Build your community this month. Summer, something had, what is this? Okay, what is this? That's, because something is, an illusion of something returning even could be putting you in a position of, but I feel like it actually does return. Okay, fall, infatuation, maybe. Summer and fall, September 22nd to November 6th, November 7th to December 21st, but also infatuation, being carried away by an unreasonable passion. Literally, that's what I was getting. It's like, do not go back to this. Do not open this door that's already been dead and gone. I've been driving on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. August 6th to September 21st, your birthday, Virgo season if you're a Virgo sun, June 21st to August 5th. Something. Forgiveness. Soulmate. Even with the maybe energy, the idea of it coming back in itself could be something that's making you feel like holding out. Do not hold out for anything anymore. Sorry, the lighting. Especially not this person or this energy, this King of Swords. They know just what to say to take your breath away. And I feel like things are still unfolding, especially with the take back your power, healthy lifestyle, literally. Archangel Raphael. Also, patience, take back your power. Again, it might just be in theory, this energy returning to trigger you to come more into forgiveness and to heal. They could actually literally be asking for your forgiveness. However, I feel like when they return, if they ever do, in your energy, it's dead energy. So you don't have a response to it. I feel like if anything, you're looking at them and being like, this isn't even what I want anymore. What else is happening for Virgo in January? Knight of Pentacles. Something that you've been putting a lot of time into, feels like it's starting to make moves. 7 of Pentacles, but still there's more to happen, more to come. Do not give up. Do not change course. The World. Letting something really end. Sagittarius energy is also significant with Temperance and Knight of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Again, you may be tempted by something, but there needs to be more. To me, with the infatuation, see, I don't know if this was love or if I was in love with the idea of being in love. That could be a thing too. It may have been love before, but if it comes back around now, it feels like it's more so the idea of it being what you want and the high and the rush that entices you. 143, 144, or 444. But it's not, it feels like it's going to be a fleeting thing that's you're going to have to recover from longer. Whereas if you just let it pass and more so observe it, you don't have to respond energetically to it either, or emotionally. You don't have to be emotionally responsive to it. What else for Virgo this January? Dietary change. Literally, you gotta cut out the sugar, cut out something, do some research. You might even be studying like certain things that are best for you or your body, like Pitta, Vata, Kapha, because it's giving the body types. Children, your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. I definitely feel like you're even changing, maybe even your own children or children around you have inspired you to change habits. Maybe even you're changing the habits that you inherited from childhood. Coming back into yourself. Yeah, but with this Knight of Pentacles, landing on this Seven of Pentacles too, do not give up yet. Sorry, my family's yelling in the back. God knows why. God knows why. It happens. Maybe you even want to move. Maybe you want to live on your own. Maybe you'll get more work done on your own, but also have more time to work with other people too. Yeah. I almost said, yeah, Aries. Anyway. Yeah, Virgo, I feel like that's it. Keep doing what you're doing. Life's going to be speeding up. You can handle it. Healthy lifestyle, health and wellness is going to be huge. Coming back into old ideas, maybe even an old diet that you did years ago, you end up taking back on again and realizing that it really does help you. Have more energy. I feel like you're going to have more energy. I also feel too, you're just going to come out of something too. Music, follow your dreams. Listen to music that inspires you, following your dreams, especially with manifestation. Your word is your wand, literally. Also completion, forgiveness, literally, love. I feel like you're really going to forgive something and come to peace and knowing that it's over and done, so you can finally be free and follow your dreams and experience life in a new way. Like you get to live life in a new way. Love. Yeah, I just feel like you're coming more into not only your own love, but a different type of love. A love that reflects the era that you've worked hard to come into, not the era that you were once in, you know? I love you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I post new videos every month. Every week. I post zodiac readings every month. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have the most beautiful day. Make sure you like it too. It helps boost my videos and put them out to the world, because I stopped posting on YouTube for years. So now I'm in that weird like in between phase. Anyway, doesn't matter. Enough about me. I love you. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. I post videos there almost every day too. I hope you have the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful January. Happy New Year, and I will see you when I see you next.